Everything files on these shackling cases and stuff. They're more interesting than the murder cases because that's the lifeline of the party. If they don't have those people out there working the streets and dropping back the money, they can't survive, and they know it. So that makes it more important for them to win a case like that than it is to win a murder case.
That's why the state's attorney's office is so important.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they're going to work diligently to make sure I don't get elected.
Yeah, I know. Well, of course. That's why I said I might as well vote for you because you're just throwing your vote away to get away. I mean, let's be real here. And Daley controls the scheme with the rich people behind him, and I know who they are because they used to
again, if you have some questions, I will be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I got to get myself
I know.
to the Channel 7
Well, like I said, we'll
studio.
bring it in, but let me ask you one last question. When you see a man steal the tapes out, don't return them, and it says under the case can't proceed, isn't any lawyer supposed to do that as being an officer of the court? Stop that crap?
Misprison a felony?
That's right.
Should not destroy court records, including tapes. There are.
Well, then what happens when they do it? Then you must assume the other side
We
will.
have somebody who's going to hold them accountable.
It came out on TV.
Where do you find it? That's the problem, because the evidence is here because they couldn't say a word to us. Even Daley shines his shoes when I walk at him. He looks at him, he can't do nothing.
I think you found it.
Really? Hey, because I'm going to tell you what it's worth, and then we got these other notes I'm going to show you from other lawyers from outside, coming in and telling what to do over here. And they wrote one on here saying that if this ever comes to light, what they did, it pales. And that would make you a multi-millionaire because everybody would come back into their suing their shackling cases again. No one has ever won it.
Not you per se.
No, not you per se, but what I'm saying to you, even these people, you said that won this money, watch where it comes from, where it is. When they paid me my $250,000, you know where they paid me? They paid it out of the finance committee. They paid me from the senior citizen sewer fund. They couldn't pay it because remember what I'm telling you right now. It's 80, now it's 100,000. If it goes over that, then the newspapers and everybody can look into it, including you. When it's like that, it's a settlement, and Noel Brennan gets the right to let him go, but that's really the corporation counsel doing that. You're an honest guy. You're a pretty decent guy from what I met. I mean, I've only met a few of these guys. I'm telling you, and even Judge Duff was honest at one time. He says, you know what? He says, I like to talk to you because I got like a photographic memory. Like, if I see it, I'm going to know it. So I remember what happened since I'm 4. I remember what Daley did. I remember one last thing before you go. I'm going to tell you how they stole the election on Kennedy, on Nixon. I was sitting there with Tommy Donovan. I'm going to give you names because these bastards can't say nothing to me because I can prove what I say. I used to live out there. I had a better house out there, but when I won the shackling and they gave me the money, they told me, keep your house and get a job. But I knew what they were going to do. They were going to fire me and then jam me. So I just stayed where I was at and kept the money to fight these guys back. So I got myself one good lawyer.
What's your last name, by the way?
Zorek. Yeah, I'm in the book.
Croatian?
No, I'm, East Slavish. I mean, we're pre-Slav even, you know what I mean? We don't even know what.
Pre-Slav. Either you're
Well,
Croatian or you're not.
We're somewhere from there.
You can't be a little bit pregnant.
Well, you know what? Here's what I'll tell you straight out in the true life. I don't know if my father was my father because he said he wasn't, so,
How do you spell your last name?
W-Z-O-R-E-K.
Oh, that's a different spelling.
Yeah, see,
Full
well, they said it's Russian for morning, for some crap like that. But I don't even know if that's him. That's why I don't care about colors or whatever. I just want the
I
truth
was
out
just
there.
curious. That's
Yeah,
all.
but what I'm saying to you is these guys and their ideas and what they do is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying to you? I mean, they're
Please.
so arrogant.
Please.
I know you know.
You're telling me all the stuff that I'm already aware
Yeah,
of.
right.
There's no reason to
Okay,
repeat.
the only reason I wanted to tell it to you is to see how you reacted to it. See, I was reading your eyes. You know. I know you know. See, you know what I mean? That's what it is. I love to read people when I'm telling. Or sit there and read. You're pretty good.
So
But
we
the-
need
but
to
the
move
point- here's what I was-
forward.
here's-
Listen, this is the important thing. We have 2 weeks until election.
You got to win. And if you don't
And
win,
if
we
you-
still can get
And
them.
if you care about justice in
Oh, I'll vote for
County,
you.
that not only vote for me, but talk to everyone you know and try to get them
I
to
usually
come
won't
out
vote, but I'll vote
and
for
do
you.
the right thing.
I'll
That's all
vote
we
for you.
need to do.
I met Linda.
I'll vote for one person.
Dr. Linda Shelton today. She says she knows you.
Yes.
We're at the federal building.
Linda Berdraza said she gave you the book. She knows you. She likes you.
Yeah.
They all like you. You're a pretty good guy.
I try to do the right thing, even when it's not
Yeah,
popular.
it is hard, man.
It is hard.
It's hard. But when you see them hanging guys and beating the shit out of guys and lying and cheating these guys. But take a back a look on that $12 million thing that you're saying. That's what I had to argue with you about because I knew what their plan was. See, I know how they worked this. They were trying to get everybody that said, like Frank Coconati and everybody else, his case can keep on going. But it ain't going to work because don't forget, these lawyers can't do this stuff. They can't back off from the system. You got to get a real good guy.
You know what's on the back of this
Go
gun?
ahead.
Let me read it to you. kind of interesting, I just noticed.
Right.
The way I see it isn't necessarily the way you see it, or the way it is, or ought to be. What's more important is that we're all looking for it and a way to see it.
Right. All right,
You
you're
didn't make
correct.
that up.
But also, it's what's inside you, if anybody's got the
That's
guts to
correct.
go and do
It's
it.
about the things that your parents taught you before you went to school at the age of 5. If you
Mhm.
don't know what truth is,
Well, you know what my
morals
parents
are,
taught-
and what principles are, it's very seldom that
You know
you
what
learn
my
it
parents taught
after.
me? That they wanted money. I was brought up by my grandfather to go to these daily meetings when I was 5. They just gave me some money and told me to hit the streets. So I learned everything since I was 8. They just-
Gentlemen, I gotta hit the street myself.
yeah.
I have to get
that
downtown.
you reminded me. You know what I watched you? I got on replay all the time. Is when you were marching downtown to get the job back. You reminded me of Sylvester Stallone in Fist. You look good. You were because you know what I told everybody. He knows. He knows they cheated him. He knows they stole it. I said that straight out. Me and my buddy was sitting there. We say he knows. He knows. He knows.
Yeah.
That's
But
why
the
we.
question is, how do you prove it?
That's right. But see, we held back and we got everything from the lawyers where they're even admitting that they changed the document.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you very much, Mr.
Hey,
Peraica,
it was nice
for
talking to you.
the,
And you know what else? My friend George that's
I'll
here.
get your complimentary copy of this on the.
I didn't realize you were that tall. Hey, you got a firm handshake. See, that's what that guy likes. So sit there. Take care. I didn't mean to be a bother with you.
Stay out of jail, huh? Stay out of jail, huh? Stay out of jail, huh?
I'm out of trouble.
Hey, I didn't mean to be. I didn't
say you
were. I didn't mean to be a
We
bother.
don't wanna go back there.
I didn't mean to bother you or
I'm
give
sorry.
you a hard time like that. But I mean, I just want to see how you were.